My name is Giovanni, and I'm a former volleyball player for Missouri Baptist University.
Well, here's Tapigliani attacking from the outside.
I grew up in Brazil, São Paulo, and I wasn't raised in a Christian home. I started playing volleyball when I was about 8 years old after my mom got a divorce. So that was kind of like my safe place to go. At the beginning, I didn't like it, but it became my safe place along the way. Whenever I started playing volleyball, that became my identity. When I was probably about 10, that's all I did, that's all I cared about. And then I ended up dropping out of my high school to make sure that I had time to play. And then after that, my mom kind of had a talk with me, and she was like, you're either gonna play volleyball in the US or you're gonna stay in Brazil and study for med school. And I was like, well, I guess I'm going to the US.
Tapigliani, block back.
That was almost like my mom's decision, and I see God working through that a lot, because I would have never chosen to come to the US because my plan was to be professionally. It was a transition because when I came to the US, I wasn't prepared at all. Whenever I came, I knew hi and hot dog. Those are the only words that I knew. So I knew I wasn't gonna starve to death. I'm very social, and for the fact that I couldn't talk to anybody, it was really, really hard. And I was homesick, and people were like always with me. So I got to experience like the love of Jesus here at MBU too. As I said, I didn't grow up in a Christian environment. I knew of Jesus, I didn't know him.
Tapigliani, and another one. They said Tapigliani, and she's not missing right now.
Volleyball was my idol. It was my identity, and that's what I was seeking. I was seeking success in volleyball. And when I reached everything that I could, I found out that that's not who I was, because I was still feeling empty. If volleyball was good, my life was awesome. If volleyball was bad, my life was terrible. Whenever I finished playing volleyball, when it was over, I was really, really lost. That's when I hit rock bottom, and I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. I just knew like how to do the best I could in volleyball. When I came to Christ, I changed completely. I remember the exact day that I believe that's when I truly gave my heart to Jesus, was when I hit the rock bottom. I think I was like 4 days at home because I just could not leave. And then I bowed down my knees and I said, I can't do this. If this is too big for me, so I'm handing it over to you. In John 14:15, he says, if you love me, you will keep my commitments. So there's a condition there. So if we love Jesus, then we will keep his commitments. That's when I realized, I was like, I'm not keeping his commitments. I'm just doing what I wanted to do. So that's why I'm not feeling his peace, and I don't have a relationship with him. The gospel for me is salvation, and it's everything. We have to live for it, because Jesus died for us to be free. Missouri Baptist is very important to me because it really helped me through the transition, and it helped me understand who Christ is and how much he loves us. For someone that's enrolling at MBU right now, I would just tell them to come with an open heart, even if they're not believers, just to come and see what we're about, to know that we're here for them. It's a safe place for believers and for non-believers to come and ask questions. If I needed something, I know for sure that MBU would be a place that I would find comfort.